Welcome back to the online classes. Good morning, children. And for today, we are working out on factors and multiples. Now, factors and multiples have to be understood very carefully by you. And this is something that we are repeating basically. We've done it already in class 5 because I only taught you in class 5 factors and multiples. But nevertheless, we need to refresh and understand it again. And as I had told you previously also in your previous class, that factors and multiples are interrelated to each other. How do I know what are factors and what are multiples? Let's take an example. Suppose I have 3 into 4, the answer of which is 12. Now, 3 4s are 12. When I multiply 3 and 4, I get 12. Now, 12 is a multiple of 3, and so is it a multiple of 4 also. Because 12 comes in 3 times table and 12 comes also in 4 times table. But 3 and 4 both together are a factor of 12. Why a factor? Because they divide 12 completely without leaving a remainder. So I come to the conclusion that a factor is a number that divides a number completely without leaving a remainder. So a factor can be stated as a number that divides another number completely without leaving a remainder. So here 3 and 4 is a factor of 12 because both 3 and 4 can divide 12 completely without leaving a remainder, because 3 4s are 12 and 4 3s are 12. But 12 is a multiple of 3 and 4 because when you say 3 times table or 4 times table, 12 comes in it. Now let's see what does the book say about common factors. A number which exactly divides 2 or more given numbers is the common factor of that given number. Similarly, they say common multiples, a number which is exactly divisible by 2 or more given numbers, is the common multiple of that given number. I teach my children where multiples are concerned, it comes in tables, because when you say the tables, those are the multiples. The term multiples can also be identified with the term multiplication. So when we talk about multiples, you need to know that multiples is to multiply. When you multiply and get various numbers of that particular number, they form multiples. So we can also say that multiples or you can say multiples are numbers, because they're more than one, are numbers that are obtained by multiplying a particular number over a number of times. So this is by definition. You can copy all of this into your notebook before we start the next exercise. This has to be copied exactly the way I have given it. Remember, 3 and 4 is a factor of 12 because 3 and 4 divide 12 completely without leaving a remainder. And 12 is a multiple of 3 and 4 because 12 comes in 3 times table and it also comes in 4 times table because 3 4s are 12 and 4 3s are 12. So again, once again, factor is a multiple that divides a number completely without leaving a remainder. So any number that divides particular number completely without leaving a remainder, that number becomes a factor of that particular number that you are dividing. But multiples are numbers that are obtained by multiplying a particular number over a number of times. Like if I say tell me the multiples of 2, so it will be 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10, and so on and so forth. Multiples can go on and on forever, but factors are limited. Because when I talk about factors, factors means a number that can divide that particular number. Now you will have only limited number of numbers that will divide a particular number, and therefore you can limit factors, but you cannot limit multiples. Because when I say tell me the multiples of 2, then you have to keep on saying the 2 times table. Not only till 10, beyond 50, beyond 100, and so on and so forth. It never stops. Multiples don't stop, because you are repeatedly multiplying that same number again and again over a number of times. But factors, remember, factors are limited, because there are only few or a limited number of numbers that will divide a particular number. Suppose I take the number 14 and I tell you find the factors of 14, or which numbers will divide 14. So remember, the factors will be only between 1 and 14, because after 14 comes 15 and 15 does not divide 14. After 15 comes 16, but 16 does not divide 14. So all the numbers between 1 and 14 will only be able to divide 14, not beyond that. If I tell you to find the factors of 20, only numbers 1 to 20, any numbers between 1 and 20 will divide 20. Any particular numbers, not all the numbers, but they will be numbers only between 1 and 20, not beyond 20. Because 21 is greater than 20 and 21 cannot divide 20. 22 is greater than 20 and it cannot divide 20 completely without leaving a remainder. So factors are limited, but multiples are unlimited. So this is factors and multiples. These are the definitions. This has to be copied exactly like this into your notebook.